Rwanda's Senate on Tuesday unanimously approved a draft constitution to allow President Paul Kagame to seek a third term in office. The ruling clears the path for a referendum that is not expected to face much opposition. Senate Chief Bernard Makuza says he expects the changes to be approved in a referendum. Kagame, whose current term ends in 2017, could run for another 7-year term and then 2 5-year terms, possibly keeping him in power until 2034. Kagame is the latest long-serving ruler in Africa attempting to extend his hold on power. Kagame, in power since 2000, won widespread praise for ending a genocide in 1994 of some 800,000 people, most of them Tutsis and moderate Hutus. Now, for more insight into what a third term for Kagame means for Rwandans, David Himbara, a political analyst and former economic advisor to Mr. Kagame, joins me live via Skype from Toronto in Canada. Welcome to Africa 54, Dr. Himbara.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you so much.
Yes. Now, first, they say Mr. Kagame has not made it clear that he's going to run, but is open to persuasion. What does that mean to you?
Well, basically, it's a game. It's a game he's played. He wants to be seen as not going against his own word when he said that he would not change the constitution to stay in power. So he wants to make it look as if he's on the side, and that it's the nation that loves him so much that can't do without him.
Yes. Now, of course, the country has made a lot of progress since 1994. He's credited for so much of that progress. Would that necessarily mean that the people love him so much they want him to stay in power longer?
I think that if Paul Kagame was claiming that he revived the economy, he prevented Rwanda from being a failed state, he has improved socioeconomic indicators, at least better than what his predecessor was. If that was a claim, it would be perfectly acceptable. But when he claims to have built a Singapore of Africa, that's when then things get out of hand. That country remains among the poorest. It's 50% aid dependent. The economy is still informal, largely informal. That's a country where only 4% of the population have access to electricity. 84% basically use biomass, and 11 use petroleum. Mm-hmm. So there is no way that people are voting because, that people love him because of economic development. Rather, it's more like he has a totalitarian state that controls everything, that has driven fear into the population, that watches everybody. So if you don't watch, if you don't behave the way you are expected to behave, then
now, tell me, yes, what is your number one fear for the future of Rwanda in that kind of state?
Well, it's a repeat. It's a repeat of previous situations. This is a country that has never, ever, whether before colonialism or after colonialism, this is the country that has never seen any peaceful transfer of power. The leader in power mm-hmm. basically gets killed by the one who replaces him.
Okay.
And then the whole thing starts again. That's how Kagame came to power, and that's how Habyarimana before him came to power.
Well, we hope that doesn't happen. I hope something changes. Thanks a lot, Mr. Himbara, and we'll come to you again some other time so you can share with us your thoughts. Thanks. David Himbara is a political analyst and former economic advisor to Rwandan President Paul Kagame.